Hi, I'm Roshan Wijeyaratne. I'm excited, happy to be on this hot seat on Ask Me. I'm under tremendous pressure. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Basically, I'm an event guy. I run an event company called Event Productions. We produce, manage, and coordinate events, corporate and entertainment events. So that's basically what I do, and let's see what's in store for me. And like I said, I'm under pressure. Well, it's the first segment, actually me. I am ready for the questions now. Ask me.
Hi, Roshan.
Hi.
What's your proudest career moment?
Well, I think when I was invited to lecture on event management, because I never studied this job. So I think that is something that I would say I was truly proud of, that, that I had to lecture to students, some from the corporate world, on event management.
What was the name of your first pet?
I think it was a dog, an Alsatian called Bingo.
When are you most confident?
After a drink? No, not exactly. Most confident, I would say, generally at an event, I'm absolutely confident in what I do.
What's your favorite cuisine?
I love Sri Lankan. Anytime with red rice, kosam or karavala, and that's luxury to me.
What's your favorite holiday destination in Sri Lanka?
I love the mountains. I love upcountry. No really used to be my favorite place, but now it's too crowded. But anyway, up in the hills.
What's something you do on your off day?
On my off days, I love to drive around. Not in the city, just get out, drive down south, go have breakfast and just drive back to Colombo, listen to music. So I enjoy driving a lot. That's what how I would relax.
What is an attractive quality you find in an employee?
For me, with employees, I would look at people. For me, the most important thing is being honest, transparent, and they should work independently.
What is the best way to run a meeting?
First, I would brief my staff on what we do or what the meeting is going to be about, and I would sit and listen to them and get their inputs. Once I have outlined everything, and I would always end with getting their input and how they would want to do things as well.
What is something that annoys you?
Arrogant people.
How did you get into the position you are in today?
I was into music because my father was into music. He was an engineer. He was a jazz musician in the UK. So he was very much into music and electronics. As a result, I got interested in music. I got interested in electronics. So I was into stereos and music and records and so on. And with that, I think my first break was when I was studying at hotel school, when I studied with Harpo, and where he introduced me to Gabo, and I became a part-time DJ. I think that was my entry into the industry.
How many languages do you speak?
Fluently 2, English and Sinhalese, and a little bit of Tamil.
What is a movie that touched your heart?
I watch only comedy, right? Nothing in particular, anything that would make me laugh. For me, I don't want to sit and cry, or neither do I want to sit and be totally tense watching action and so on. So it's all about a laugh, having a good time, so it's comedy for me.
What is your superhero name?
Nope, I'm not a superhero, so I don't have a superhero name. I'm just a normal average guy.
If you could play a part in a movie, which movie and character would it be?
Anything that would make people laugh, I would love to do that. I'm not an actor. I'm generally a behind-the-scene guy, so I think I'll be horrible at acting.
Who is a person you find overrated?
The person whom I find overrated right now might be Pansip.
What was your favorite cartoon character?
Would be Kamid the Frog, Sesame Street, yeah.
What is something you love about yourself?
I think I can fit into any situation, interact with anyone. I'm comfortable with anyone at any place. So that, I think, that would be it.
Who is your guardian angel?
I think for me, I start my day by asking my guardian angel to protect me, and that's my God.
What is the most fun thing you've ever done?
Joining a bunch of guys amazing bunch of guys, and cycling around Sri Lanka, 1,400 kilometers in 10 days in April during the hottest time of the year. I think that was fantastic. It was fun, it was challenging.
Who is a Sri Lankan that you look up to?
Right now, I would look up to in business sense, in humanitarian sense. I would look at a person like Mary J. Fernando, whom I really admire.
What brand of perfume do you use?
I'm not fussy, but I would say right now what I use regularly is Mont Blanc.
What is something you do when you're stressed out?
I think for me, what would calm me is music and a glass of wine.
What's your way of being self-indulgent?
I would spoil myself, put all my money on automobiles. I think that's what I love.
What's something you bought that you regretted eventually?
I do a lot of impulsive buying, so I don't think I have anything that I would regret in buying.
What's the single most important thing you learned at school?
I call it brotherhood.
What's the first thing you do in the morning?
I lift the phone, call my maid and say, "Mage Nescafe ka hadanna." That's where I start.
Do you play any instruments?
I was in the college band. I was also part of the Western Musicians Association. And the instrument I play is one of the most difficult instruments, I would say, and that's a triangle. And I don't know why people laugh at me when I say I played the triangle in the college band. That's an instrument.
What's your morning beverage?
My morning beverage basically is, right now, it used to be tea always. I think now I've got on to coffee. So my first thing would be coffee and then water. That's it.
Could you sing a part of your favorite song?
No, horrible singer.
What is a book that influenced your thinking?
I don't have the patience to sit and read a book. So I actually don't read.
What's your growth strategy in business?
Some would say that I'm a horrible businessman. I never look at numbers. I never look at targets. I never look at turnovers. For me, it's basically doing best at what I do. When somebody gives me an event, I would never look at how much money I could make out of it. For me, the satisfaction I get is actually when my client tells me at the end of the day, that was a fantastic event. And so I never plan as to, okay, last year our turnover was so much and next year we need to increase it. I've never done that. I never get involved in finances. I don't understand finances. My job is events. And I get the satisfaction out of it. I enjoy it, and it has paid so far. So that's what it is.
Who is a corporate leader everyone should learn from?
Then again, I think I would look at, like I mentioned earlier, I would look at somebody like Meryl Fernando.
A boss should be?
A boss should be understanding, caring, approachable, and loving.
What is your weakness?
I'm a little too emotional and a little too soft-hearted, but I would say emotional.
If you could have done something differently, what would it be?
If it was college, yeah, I would have loved to study more. If it is with career, I think I wouldn't trade this career for anything because it's something I absolutely enjoy and I love doing this. So I don't think I would have done anything else.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Don't have one.
What is a subject that should be mandatory at school?
We have to educate people on ethics.
What advice would you give someone who's currently at a startup?
First, focus on delivery. Don't focus on your rupees and cents first. That's what a lot of people do today. Stay away from corruption, which I always talk about. And basically, sky is the limit. Basically, clients will keep coming back to you. If you deliver, you'll always get work coming your way.
What makes you the happiest?
Again, it's work related, but that once I do an event, that satisfaction is something that money cannot buy. That when you complete an event, when you have people coming and telling you, wow, that was amazing. And also when you see people enjoying the event. So that all the the stress, the hard work and the pressure is absolutely worth it.
Would you rather know when you're going to die or how you're going to die?
Nah, dying, I just want to drop dead. That's it. I don't want to wait till I'm absolutely old and get in bed. I think for me it's just, you just go, the flash, just like that.
What's your favorite dance style?
I just do normal thing, call it freestyle or whatever. And when I was young, I used to do that break dance thing where you roll, spin on the ground. And at my age now, if I had too many drinks, of course only when there are close friends, I would still do that. And I think I did it about 2 or 3 years ago again. Stood up again with lots of body aches the next day, but managed.
Who or what is something you draw inspiration from?
Who basically started from the bottom, doing things the right way. I actually look at them and I'm inspired by them that they've actually made it to the top the right way.
What is something you're misunderstood about?
I would say I'm a misunderstood person. People think because I'm very friendly, okay, this guy is womanizer. Because yeah, you have female friends and you would talk to any female, you would dance with anybody. You're seen with a glass of wine and you're an alcoholic, and you're seen out on a weekly basis, you're a party animal. So that's what it is.
Who is your favorite sports personality?
Locally, I think. Right now, I would look at somebody like Kumar Sangakkara, whom I really admire. Gone great places. He's done us proud. So it would be Kumar Sangakkara. Well, that's it with the first segment. Absolutely interesting. Things that I never expected. Put on the spot with certain things, but it was fun and looking forward to more. Okay, it's time for the second segment, Who Am I? So let's see exactly who I am. When was Roshan Wijeyaratne born? 28th of February. Where was Roshan Wijeyaratne born? I was born in Badulla. Who is Roshan Wijeyaratne? Roshan Wijeyaratne is an average guy who works, enjoys life to the fullest, works absolutely hard. That's Roshan Wijeyaratne. Where did Roshan Wijeyaratne school? I studied at Kingswood College, Kandy, and then St. Thomas's College, Mount Lavinia. Does Roshan Wijeyaratne have siblings? Yes, I do have an older sister. What is Roshan Wijeyaratne's dearest possession? My dearest possession, if it's material, my vehicles. If it's people, my 2 children. Is Roshan Wijeyaratne a good boss? I don't know. I think my staff will have to answer that. Who is Roshan Wijeyaratne's backbone? In life, it's God. In work, right now, it's my son Rayush. What is Roshan Wijeyaratne's role in event productions? Well, I am the managing director of event productions. Designation is there because you need it, but I'm a part of the team. What is Roshan Wijeyaratne's favorite genre of music? I listen to everything, but I enjoy blues and I enjoy jazz. Is Roshan Wijeyaratne psychic? Nope, I'm not psychic in any way. What is Roshan Wijeyaratne's vision? My vision basically in business is that to make this industry an absolute corrupt-free industry, and of course, yes, to be involved to eradicate corruption in business. Is Roshan Wijeyaratne a charismatic leader? No idea. I wouldn't know. What was Roshan Wijeyaratne's biggest corporate challenge? My biggest challenge with events has been trying to do a foreign concert without any equipment in the country. where we had to bring down everything. We didn't have the expertise at that time, so that was a challenge. But we made it and it was a success. Does Roshan Wijeyaratne believe in a power team? Yes, of course. I always believe in a power team. What was Roshan Wijeyaratne's first job? My first job was a part-time job when I was studying as a disc jockey. What annoys Roshan Wijeyaratne the most? Arrogant, dishonest, racist people. How does Roshan Wijeyaratne spend his free time? I spend my free time driving, listening to music. Does Roshan Wijeyaratne work out? Yes, I used to work out a lot. Now I got a little lazy, but yes, I still work out. Does Roshan Wijeyaratne believe in fate? Yeah, I guess so. How does Roshan Wijeyaratne brainstorm? Basically, planning an event, I would always sit with the key people and then we would brainstorm as to what we are going to do, what the concept is. So it would be with my main team. What is Roshan Wijeyaratne's driving force? My driving force would be basically to achieve, not in a financial sense, but to achieve in doing best at what I'm doing, so that you present the best events. What is Roshan Wijeyaratne's forte? Forte would be, I guess, being a perfectionist and doing best at what I'm doing and to make sure it comes out the best. Where are Roshan Wijeyaratne's parents from? I think my father is from down south and my mum is from upcountry, Kandy. How long has Roshan Wijeyaratne been in the business? Full time in this industry, I think I've been around for almost 30 years. And from the time I got into entertainment, that's from the age of 16. Is Roshan Wijeyaratne emotional? Absolutely emotional. I would cry at the drop of a hat. Has Roshan Wijeyaratne ever been bullied? Very often, still happens on a daily basis by my very close friends. How does Roshan Wijeyaratne react to stress? I don't react that well, but I think a glass of wine always helps me with stress. What is Roshan Wijeyaratne's worst habit? My worst habit, I guess, is being absolutely neat in everything, around the house, to everything I do, my vehicle, to everything has to be absolutely neat. Otherwise, it drives me nuts. Is Roshan Wijeyaratne proud? No, never proud. I'm not proud at all. It was absolutely interesting, but I have a problem. I think I have to go back and review my questions in my head. Some of the answers I gave, maybe I was a little nervous, so I don't know whether I gave the right answers, maybe one or two, so I might need to refer those. But it was absolutely interesting, not what I expected in terms of what the questions would be, but it was fun and I enjoyed it very much. Well, it's the final segment. Never have I ever. Earlier I said I'm looking forward to all this. Now I'm getting worried. Let's see how it goes.
Never have I ever wanted to be one of the Kardashians.
Never, for sure.
Never have I ever set mine or someone else's house on fire.
Never, wouldn't do that.
Never have I ever secretly wished I were a wizard at Hogwarts.
Never.
Never have I ever had a nightmare about zombies chasing me.
I have, yes. Scary.
Never have I ever sung karaoke.
I have. Horrible.
Never have I ever been to a strip club.
I have. Amazing. Wonderful.
Never have I ever played volleyball.
Never.
Never have I ever apologized and not meant it.
Never. Always meant it.
Never have I ever missed a high five.
No, I haven't. I think I've always connected. Yeah.
Never have I ever faked being sick.
I have in school Yeah, fever, headache, I want to go home, forge letter, I've done that.
Never have I ever sung in the shower.
I have. Do it very often, a little loud, since no one is at home, absolutely flat.
Never have I ever worn sleepwear and pretended it was clothing.
Never.
Never have I ever been so scared of a horror movie that I couldn't sleep.
I haven't watched many horrors, but even if I have watched it, I've slept fine.
Never have I ever pretended to laugh at a joke I didn't get.
I have. Didn't want to make a fool of myself. Sometimes I would just laugh and wondering, okay, what the hell was that?
Never have I ever won a game of Scrabble.
Never, because I don't play Scrabble. My spellings were horrible, but it's improved now. I'm better now.
Never have I ever made a duck face when taking a selfie.
Never. No way.
Never have I ever thought a cartoon character was hot.
Yeah, I think I have. I'm guilty. I can't remember which cartoon character, but somehow I looked and thought, wow, amazing, very nice.
Never have I reread an email immediately after sending it.
I have. I've reread it. I'm wondering, hey, what the hell am I trying to say there? Because I sent it in a hurry. And it's too late because it's gone.
Never have I ever looked out the car's passenger seat window and imagined it was a scene from a movie.
No, I haven't. I don't think so.
Never have I ever Googled my own name.
Guilty. I have. And I was so happy that something popped up.
Never have I tried something I saw on Pinterest.
Never.
Never have I ever ugly cried for no reason.
No, never. I cry a lot, always for a reason.
Never have I ever creeped on someone I just met on social media.
Guilty. Do that all the time.
Never have I ever cheated on a lover.
Will not say more.
Never have I ever bragged about my achievements.
No, not bragged. But I think I would always talk about it to encourage someone.
Never have I ever spied on a neighbor.
I have. Sometimes I was always hoping that it will be a nice hot-looking neighbor. But no, sadly no hot neighbors in my area.
Never have I ever done an underwater handstand.
I have. Water went into my nostrils. Not fun.
Never have I ever doubted my heterosexuality.
Never.
Never have I ever stalked an ex on social media.
I have. Will continue doing it.
Never have I ever stuck gum under a chair.
Never.
Never have I ever lied to my parents about being hungover.
Never. I think they always knew that I drank and I came home drunk, and so it was not an issue for me.
Never have I ever been in love with the former lover of my best friend.
I think I have when I was young. Yes.
Never have I ever played, never have I ever.
Never. Never played.
Never have I ever made a prank call.
I have. I have done it, yes.
Never have I ever forged my parents' signature.
I haven't, but I got somebody else to forge my father's signature, so I haven't done it.
Never have I ever ruined someone's first dance.
Nope, I haven't.
Never have I ever gone surfing.
No, I haven't gone surfing.
Never have I ever got stitches.
I have got stitches, yes, I forgot that. Yes, I've got when I was young.
Never have I ever accidentally sent someone to the hospital.
Well, I have sent someone to the hospital. Basically, a guy who got injured because of my stupid mistake. He was on my motorcycle. It was a single-seater, and I put him at the back when I was young. I hit a rut hard. His heel went into the alloy wheel, and his heel was hanging. He ended up in hospital for a month.
Never have I ever fallen in love at first sight.
Guilty. I have. I fall in love easily.
Never have I ever cried in public.
I have cried in public. Absolutely emotional.
Never have I ever had a treehouse.
Never. Not a tree house, but yeah, a playhouse on ground.
Never have I ever been on a fad diet.
Never on a fat diet. No.
Never have I ever been on a safari ride.
I have been on safari rides. I enjoy it. It's fun.
Never have I ever been to a fashion show.
Many fashion shows. I work handling fashion shows. A lot of backstage work that I do. So yes, many fashion shows.
But never have I ever gone scuba diving.
Nope, I haven't gone scuba diving.
Never have I ever driven through red lights.
Guilty. I have. Not intentionally, but I have. Yes.
Never have I ever accepted a lift from a total stranger.
I have one day at I think it was 1 o'clock in the morning. I had run away from home and I was walking on Gordon. I was very young, and there was this guy who stopped and said, "Can I offer you a lift?" And I said okay, and I got into the vehicle. I didn't realize that he was a homosexual looking for young boys. I got scared. I jumped out of the vehicle and ran.
Never have I ever tried bathing in a fountain.
I have as a kid, yes.
Never have I lied during this game.
Nope, haven't lied. 100% honest, true. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you got to know a little bit about myself. I've been absolutely transparent with everything. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you know me a little more now, so next time you come into contact with me, you will know who Roshan Wijeyaratne is. Thank you.